Can y'all hear me? J Doggy, that's Missy. Hey, can y'all hear me? I need y'all. I need to know if y'all can hear me or not. There we go. There we go. True Virgil. The Heathen Stevens, my brother. Let me tweet this out. I appreciate it, man. Let me tweet this out. J Doggy. Tweet this out for we talk. Link, what up, player? What up, player? Hope y'all doing good on this beautiful Saturday evening. Let me see. Y'all know what the title is. We're gonna talk about it. Y'all saw the new Fable came out, right? Not the new Fable, but the new Forza. Why they? JP Loco, he said it's a Sunday. Yeah. Heat said junk boxes, dog shit. Big facts. That's me. See, you already know, man. Listen, I'm streaming directly from my PS5. Hopefully, the video is clear and the audio is clear. I didn't turn the game audio up. I put it like halfway. That way you guys can hear me as well as hear the game. But y'all give me that feedback. If the stream is good, audio's good, then we'll get it cracking. We'll get it crack-a-lacking. Yeah, we had Forza Motorsports to launch this week. And I'll tell you this, it's been a lot of guys trying to do some damage control. Yes, guys are literally trying to damage control. Why, I have no idea. This game, this Forza Motorsport was supposed to bring them back from the brink, I was told. This game was going to score 95, 96 Metacritic, I was told. It had ray tracing. It had the highest fidelity. It has the highest resolution, the highest frames, so on and so on. Now, one thing they keep forgetting is there is a console called the Series S. So I think no matter what game they have coming, whether it's Fable, Avowed, Forza, Starfield, whatever, those games are all going to be hamstrung. You know what I'm saying? Mello, you can't hear me? Mello is Lil Rodney's son. Can you hear me, player? Hey, can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Heat says he hear me. Roberto Max. Spider-Man 2, 12 days away. Absolutely. It's Taryn, my brother. All right, good. Y'all can hear me. All right, cool. We good then. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, The Series S is a thing. Johnny Gaming, what's good? What's good, my brother? I don't know why these guys, Tommy Bull, I don't know why these guys act like that doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, in the beginning I was on mute, guys. I was letting everybody come in, but I'm good now. Impatient Fire. Oh, man. Tommy Bull said the Series S was a condom bust. Yeah, listen. I'm going to be honest. Uvu G Rich. They sold us a dud. They should have never launched the Series S. They should have came out with the Series X, and then later on, after the fact, came out with a Series S. That's what I think they should have did. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even sure how that shit would have worked anyway. I'm not sure how that would have worked just all together. It all sounds crazy, you know what I'm saying? I think the developers finally just getting tired and they're saying, "Hey, man, you know what? Eh, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna go a different way." And I think that's what developers are doing right now with the Xbox. I think they finally just say, you know what? We're gonna cut our losses. We're just gonna put our games on PC and put our games on PlayStation. We don't have time to try to figure this out and rip apart our game. Just to try to get it, to work on the Series X, or Series S rather. Johnny Gaming, that Forza footage is looking spooky. Listen, man, I got it. I've been playing it for quite a while. I mean, I can tell you the good part, or I can tell you the bad part, whichever one you want. I'm gonna just say it's a continuation of Forza 7. As a matter of fact, they took a step back in a lot of ways. One Numia said console isn't a priority anymore. Yeah, for Xbox, I can see that, but that really is disheartening. You know what I'm saying? You know how much money we spent on these consoles? They should have told us that it wasn't a priority before we spent fucking $500 on these systems, expecting high fidelity VR and all other shit that they promised us. People keep forgetting they promised us stuff. We weren't making it up. We still got videos. By the way, guys, I'm playing with a controller, which I rarely ever do. But I'm just streaming and chopping it up with you guys. Absolutely, man. This is not next generation for Xbox. They don't have high fidelity VR. They got a bunch of racers, but no VR. Once you go VR, it's hard to go back, man. It is. It's hard to go back. And the cold part about it is they promised it. Phil got on that stage and promised it. But guess what? We got it, and it's the best that's out there. We also have Resident Evil 4 VR coming soon. It's a lot of VR games coming real soon. We got Ghostbusters. I think all of those are coming on Halloween. And Patient 5 said it's his favorite track. Listen, this track here, especially in the rain in the daytime, I mean, this is a beautiful track, man. Dudes out there capping. This is a cross-gen game, guys. This is not even a next generation only game. This is a cross-gen game. and it's beating fucking Forza up. I do believe that. I do believe in the future Game Pass will be on PlayStation. Xbox games will be, once Microsoft pulls out of the console space, yeah, then there'll no longer be competition. Microsoft will just be a third-party publisher like EA and Ubisoft and stuff like that. You know, there's no competition. I see that. Neil Augusto, my brother. Here's the thing. I'm going to stream some Forza later. But I'll be honest, man. This shit just stomps all over it. And anybody who doesn't see it is capping. You got dudes saying, oh, if you play it at night, and if you play it with rain on, and if you play it with this, and if you play it here, bruh, you can play GT7 any time of the day, any night, weather on, weather off, whatever. VR, 2D, whatever. This shit gonna look good. See, there's always stipulations with fucking Xbox. That's why I always tease them. There's always stipulations. This is not VR. I streamed some VR earlier. I was posting clips and stuff on Twitter, so if you go check my Twitter account, you'll see it. I did some rally racing. I did what else? Oh, hey, y'all forget my driver. I'm trying to look at the chat and talk to y'all at the same time. Secluded pick 67. What's good, player? Absolutely. Listen, GT has a fucking movie. I mean, just think about that. A game that has a movie. Impatient 5. Big facts, man. Listen. What they say, let the games do the talking. That's all you gotta do. Just let the games do the talking. Now y'all watch all the ray tracing. Y'all watch how good this fucking game. Y'all saw me just playing the game. Now watch the replays. The replays look better. The in-game driving look better. In the car, out the car, rain, night, day, VR. Like, it's just so much. And then see, GT goes for the whole photorealistic thing, whereas I honestly believe Forza kind of goes not cartoony, but they kind of, it got that Midnight Club look. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember Midnight Club? Absolutely. One Numio. You right. You absolutely right. Medieval's getting the animated series. I heard that too. Hey, it's crazy that Sony is able to capitalize on its games, right? To have TV shows, movies, anime series, and stuff like that. Bro said he close to that platinum. I'm probably about, dude, I got maybe 500-600 hours in this game. I literally almost took like a year out, year off and stuff. Craig, yes sir, this is Mass Effect with cars. This is Starfield with cars. You know, the vehicles that you didn't have. I heard that, Sam. I heard that Sony got some rights to the Konami stuff. I smell a long-term partnership there. Can y'all imagine a Metal Gear movie, a Metal Gear cartoon, anime, something TV show. Like, I'm just saying, no cap. I really want a Death Stranding movie. I know that shit'll be expensive to make, but I really would like a Death Stranding movie. Here's the thing I found out by playing the new Forza Motorsport. They pulled over a bunch of cars from previous games, the same assets and everything. But all the new cars that they added, which is not many, I think there was like 25, 30 new cars that they added. Those got a lot better treatment, and I know that because all the new cars, they have functioning parts such as the arrow bits, and when I say arrow bits, you know what I mean. Like if the wing moves, if the front spoiler moves, all that the arrow pieces. Like, let's say if I take a McLaren P1, right? The rear diffuser, all that stuff moves. Well, they took the McLaren P1 from Forza 7 and 6. So all of that's intact. But all the new cars, I found it very weird. It, like the AMG 1, the car that was like headline for Forza Horizon series, the arrow parts don't move. It's just spoilers just stuck in the up position. The wind vanes on the hood and the fenders don't move. That stuff, it's little details like that really just piss me off. Human, he said, how many Jim Ryan's games as a service they could? Listen, Jim Ryan wasn't the creator of the games of a service, guys. It wasn't his fault. And as much as we hate games as a service, or at least we say we hate, the most played games are games as a service games. So we can say it on Twitter and YouTube, we can lie to ourselves, but somebody playing that shit. And I think that's the thing about it is the folks are playing it. You know, it's not for me, but it's for a lot of people. And Sony's been very transparent when it comes to that. They're not taking anything away. They went ahead and hired new teams to work on that stuff. They bought Bungie to kind of oversee a lot of that stuff. So, you know, we're still getting our single player games. We're still getting our goaties. You know, it's you can chew gum and walk at the same time. And if you can't, then hell, you shouldn't be around. That's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's my customized car here. This is my baby. I had to lower the performance for a previous race. So I'm gonna see. I forgot what it's 77%. I restricted the power. I'm gonna put it back to 100%. Insomniac is working on a AAA multiplayer game rumored to be a fighting game. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I would leave those guys as a specific superhero. There'll be like a specific superhero company. I wouldn't have them to do anything else. See if I need to change my oil. I know I put a lot of miles on this car. Nah, I'm still good. Still get it a spit shine. That's another thing, man. Forza. I'm gonna tell you how crazy Forza is. Verge Brizzle, my brother. Forza, you basically once you buy a car, you have to level up that car all the way. Like, you can't just move from car to car. You basically, every car in the game, you're gonna have to level up. That's fucking crazy. I'm not doing that. Um, it's easy as hell to get money in GT7. It's super easy. Look, all you gotta do is win these races, and look how much money you get. That's it. Look, you get $550,000 just by doing this right here. It's 12. Just race 12 laps. This one here, 10 laps. It's easy to get. So. P-Loco. Do the circuit experience. Yeah. Hey, if you go to the circuit experience, they give you a hell of a lot of money. Look, $1 million for doing all of that. So I think, you know, I think dude's just capping. It's just one big cap, and it's okay. They allowed the cap. Marty is the drift king. Listen, man, it's some dudes out there. They fucking badass with that drifting shit. Look at the graphics in this. I mean, Forza can't come close to this. And the sad part about it is Forza is a next-gen only game. This is a cross-gen game. It's not. I'm being honest. The game is sitting at a, what, 84, 85? I believe it deserves every bit of 84, 85. It's the only thing that Xbox has. I mean, so they really made that game a game. It's a game as a service game. They really Game Passed it down. Forza has the worst AI ever. Literally. And those dudes was talking about fucking GT AIs. Listen, at least GT got Sophie. Nobody fucking with Sophie. Fucking that shit's crazy, man. Another thing. I can't listen, I know dudes out there capping, mad and hating on The Last of Us. I'm there day one. I don't give a fuck. It ain't for you, but it's for me. Craig, yeah, you talked about it as well. Dudes, listen, dudes always crying about remasters and remakes. But Capcom be dropping them goddamn Resident Evils every goddamn week. And that shit sell out like hotcakes. But I just find it's just only when Sony does something is it a problem. I mean, Nintendo lives off of fucking remakes and remasters. Resurrection, my brother, what's good? What's good with your player? I'm just saying, it's for me. It's not for everybody, and I'm okay when things are not for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get mad and say, yeah, y'all shouldn't be making this. Y'all shouldn't be making that. It's like, you know, there's something for everybody. If it ain't for you, don't buy it. Motherfuckers come out with the same Madden, same 2K, and shit like that, right? Every single year with no fucking changes, but man. Marlin Gaming going crazy. Listen, I do understand though. I do understand the whole give us a new game. But I was telling some dudes, The Last of Us 2 just came out in 2020. It ain't even been a full 3 years yet. Dudes acting like Naughty Dog drop a new game fucking every, like Insomniac, every 2-3 years. Like, that's not how that works. You want a big blockbuster AAA new IP, get them motherfuckers time. Fuck it. If Sony said, alright, this what y'all want, alright, cool. We gonna Game Pass that shit. We just gonna throw that shit out there like Phil Spencer threw Redfall. We just gonna throw some unfinished shit out there. Then motherfuckers gonna complain about that. You know, and they giving you Spider-Man. They gave you Final Fantasy and a bunch of third party and second party and VR shit. Like, let them cook. They got shit. They keeping you busy while they cooking. You know what I'm saying? When they ready to drop the new shit, they gonna drop it. I would rather them to take their fucking time than for them to just throw that shit out there like Redfall. That's all I'm saying. Spiritual Soul, what's good, brother? Always good. Make love, not water plastic, huh? Listen, man, I spend $500 on my goddamn Xboxes. I'm gonna talk about that shit if I want. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing that. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody gonna stop. Can't nobody tell you to not wash your car. You know what I'm saying? I buy the shit, and you know, I get to talk about what I want to talk about it regardless. You know, regardless of somebody else's opinion. This is Gran Turismo 7, sir, a cross-gen game. And yes, it does look better than a next generation Forza. I'll be streaming that next, the new Forza. If you check my Twitter, I've been posting GT7 in VR. I decided to race at Tokyo at night, so y'all can see all the ray tracing and lighting effects and all that stuff. This is what I want for The Last of Us 2 remake, remaster. If they can make sure that shit is 4K, 60, maybe even 120 mode, make them textures, increase the textures and all that shit. DualSense haptic feedback, 3D audio, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Make it a next generation port. I'm good. Human. Next year the PS5 Pro is coming out, along with the Switch 2. Ooh, these big suckers, man. My pocket rocket couldn't come. He said a remaster coming out before the TV show. Yeah, because the Last of Us 1 remake came out right before the season 1, so that kind of makes sense. That's another thing, man. You have that synergy that those guys are trying to do. They're trying to capitalize as much as they can. Off of this stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna let them do what they do, man. As long as they keep providing me my bangers, I'm good. Now, once they start putting out a bunch of trash games that's low rated and stuff like that, then we got a problem. Until then, they've kind of built up the goodwill. You know what I'm saying? With me. Hold on. He said you want to see VR mode. Alright, I might go ahead and pop my VR in there real quick. Let me put my VR headset on and pop it in VR. Spider-Man 2, can't wait. Matter of fact, I'm playing this here on my Spider-Man console. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna plug my VR headset in there. Now the thing is, guys, I won't be able to see your comments and stuff like that. But somebody just said that they want to see this in VR, so if I can start this while I'm streaming. He said, my brother said, yeah, J-Dub is the nemesis of the Xbox community. Big facts. This is a sickness. Big facts. I'm still here, guys. I'm just putting the thing in VR. I'm still here. I'm gonna do I guess I'll do the same race but in VR. Let's see how we do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Am I still? Yeah, we good. All right, we good. So, now let me I'll pick a different car. You know what? I'm gonna do this exact same thing. We'll do it at night too. Yeah, I popped my VR headset on, so the only thing is I'm not in my cockpit, so it feels good. I mean, it feels like really weird racing in VR with a controller since I'm so used to whoa. Man, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know about this VR, man. If y'all got a PS5, you owe it to yourself to get VR. There's a shitload of games, and when I say a shitload, I mean there's so many fucking games, and they all take advantage of the PS5. The headset itself has haptic feedback, let alone the controller and everything else. I mean, if I'm next to someone just looking over my shoulders, I mean, if you know how to drive a car in real life, this is basically what it is. And this is Tokyo, downtown. What up, Chief? I mean, just being able to look, like in real life, just looking over your shoulders or looking to see how far somebody is next to you. I mean, it really means the distance, everything. It's just really, man, it's hard to explain. Oh, I was close to him. You see how like I was close to him, but I didn't hit him because I knew that distance between the two. I mean, you can look all around the cockpit, look driver's side. I always look at my mirrors, you know, they're all functional. Try to draft him to get ahead a little bit. Yeah, I don't have a lot of top end because I got this spoiler on this car. Yeah, this is my when me and my friends, when we're online in VR, we have like meetups and stuff, car shows. So this is my baby. It's my car show car. This is something that Forza, man, I'm gonna be honest, they really dropped, Xbox really dropped the ball. I mean, can you imagine playing Halo, Gears, and Forza in VR? I mean, that to me, that shit right there would probably save Xbox. They have the games that would show the technology off perfectly. Yeah, just without the immersion, without even the option of even having VR or other accessories, like it just that really lets you know that they are going to get out of the hardware market. They're not going to invest in something when they're trying to get rid of the console. They just want to be on PC, be on cloud, and everything else. My whole thing is, all right, if you're going to go the PC route, just make your games available for VR on PC. Now, the only Xbox VR game, look at this F50. There's no way I'm keeping up with him. Maybe I can draft to keep up. Ooh, that sucker beautiful. Look at that puppy. My car is a little bit lighter than his, but of course he has maybe 150 more horses than I do. One thing about it in GT, I love keeping my cars stock, the way the manufacturers mint them. But this is a show car that I created, so I didn't go too crazy. I know dudes, you know, driving 1,000 horsepower Supras and stuff like that. I feel like that's just, it's no longer, the car no longer feels like the way the manufacturer wanted it to feel. It feels like a totally different car. If you've ever driven a Mazda RX-7, then you know what to expect from something that's stock or slightly tuned. That's another thing with Forza. Everything is behind the damn. Basically, to unlock everything, you gotta basically spend money. They don't even have Nürburgring Nordschleife track. All of that shit is gonna be behind a fucking paywall next year. Basically, they turned it into a games as a service, and they call it CarPG. Damn, this motherfucker finna come up. See if I can fend them off. Come on. Got him. You were finna pass me, bastard. So guys, that's VR. That's VR, and again, it's so easy to win money in this game. I want to show you guys they actually have a VR replay. So your replays are actually in VR. You can move around, you can look and see. I mean, this shit is crazy. I mean, I can look in. I mean, this is. I'm telling you, Forza just can't compete. They can't. I thought that because they took 6 years, 5, 6 years off since they had they released Forza 7. I thought that they were really going to make a run for it and try to make the game the best possibly can, the graphics and all that stuff. But man, I mean, they're lugging behind a goddamn 2-year-old cross-gen game. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's Game Pass. I don't know if it's just the budget. It's a lot of it. Like, I don't understand why Microsoft, why their developers are having such a hard time with showing off the power. Now, I understand the third party. But your first party is not even taking advantage of the hardware. Dude, I'm standing in the middle of the road. Look how crazy that is. These cars going fast as fuck. And the crazy thing about it is, like, man, like, in order for you to get the ray tracing and all that stuff in Forza, you got to play in the 30 frames a second mode. Why are you even offering 30 frames a second in a damn racing game? Like, that's unheard of. The last game that did that was, what, Drive Club? Way back when the PS4 launched. I don't know who's making the decisions that they're making for Microsoft, but I don't know, man. They just ain't got it. Now I'm gonna remove the VR. I'm gonna go back to 2D. I just want to show you guys. We're back to 2D. Solid gear. Yeah, Mello. You seen that when post live? Yeah, that's ray tracing. That's ray tracing. Man, my brother was capping. My brother was super capping. Yeah, I don't get it. Why the hell would a racing game? It's just like having like Redfall, 30 frames a second for a shooter. Come on. Shit is unbelievable. Phil is a damn liar. He said the game was going to be 4K 60 with ray tracing. Yep. Immortal Black, what's good, my brother? Hope you're doing good, man. Listen, Phil said a lot of stuff, man. I mean, woo. You know, he promised us the finest pixels, the highest fidelity, ray tracing, VR, all that stuff, man. Dude lied. Dude lied. If y'all get a chance, man, go check out the Gran Turismo movie. Swag Bag said, y'all have a Game Pass day. What's good, my brother? Woo! Yeah, go check out that Gran Turismo movie. He said GT7 be make me motion sick after Snumpkin. Listen, Snumpkin, some people can't handle fast motion and stuff. That's just in VR. What VR in what GT7? Or are you talking about last generation with GT Sport with the first PSVR? Some people in VR, some people they just can't handle motion. Like my wife, she like if she's sitting as a passenger in a car, she'll get sick. If you take too many corners and stuff like that, she'll, you know. So, you know, that's just, I mean, that has nothing to do with a game. That's just the person's, because what VR does, it tricks your mind into thinking that your body is there. So it's, man, I got so many cars. Again, I try not to modify them too much, but I definitely keep my classics. Um, Resident Evil 4 in VR gonna be sick. Big facts. Let me ask y'all this: what if they make a The Last of Us 3 but with a VR mode? Like, what could they do from that standpoint? Like, y'all think they could do something in VR? Not saying they could. I'm just saying, like, do y'all think that that's even viable? I'm not sure. Let's see. Mello said, "I'm gonna shit my pants." Listen, they can make a standalone game. Yeah, I hear they making like a space game or something. Some sci-fi game. I would love to kind of know what they doing from that standpoint. I'm just like, they just put a game out going on 3 years ago. Give them a little bit more time. I say give them another year to, show you something and have that game finished. Um, pushing to have a game done in 2 years, 3 years. I don't know, man. That sounds like some Game Pass shit. So that's why I'd be like, man, just calm down and let them do what they do. Not sure I'm ready to, go that route. I'll go to Spa. Um, what's we got Final Fantasy 7. Well, we got Spider Man coming out. We got Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Um, we got Death Stranding 2 coming next year. We got what else? Wolverine, potentially Wolverine. Insomniac, they ass drop a game every year. Probably a new Ratchet and Clank. Hey, y'all see bots out there talking about yeah, you gotta play Forza at night, or you gotta play it in the rain. Don't play it in the daytime. I'm like, what? Now we out here saying we can't play games in the daytime? I'm like, man, what the hell are y'all doing? I know my brakes is lit. Such a beautiful car. Such a beautiful car. Oh, did y'all see on Forza when they stopped in the track, all the goddamn cars just stayed in the same spot. Like they ain't try to go around or nothing. They ain't try to avoid getting hit. Bro said Xbox are vampires. X. Hey, as long as you don't talk about Phil Spencer, man, they do not like you talking about Phil Spencer. This car definitely got some stock tires on it. Got some hard street tires. I should have got the soft compound. Phil Spencer, Phil Spencer. Yeah, next year, Microsoft said, you know, what games I guess that they're making, but they never said when those games are going to release. They got rid of that whole, um, these are the games that's coming in the next 12 months. They got rid of that because they lied about that the previous year. So I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Apple might take over for Xbox in 2027 when they leave gaming and just become a third party publisher. Apple probably finna kill the game with that damn iPhone. Jez may do a stream tomorrow. Said Phil Spencer is the head liar pair. Oh man, bro, call them some vampires. Man, I totally blew that. That's them tires on there. Imagine playing a game on iPhone that runs better than Xbox. Fable looks just. Listen, what they showed us about Fable, that y'all already know that's not how that game gonna look. They did the same thing with Redfall. They did the same thing with Starfield, man. Them games is not looking like that. Not only because you got the Series S, but it's just like, can we finally like be realistic? Microsoft is just they just do not make graphically demanding games. They just don't. Yep. It's unfortunate, but I think Fable will. I mean, of course, it's gonna have a huge. I just hope that shit don't come out looking like. You remember when they showed the Vow? The Vow was looking all real and stuff. And then once we finally got, what happened? Then you seen the Vow again. That shit looked nothing like that. That shit looked like some fucking Sea of Thieves. JP Loco. Hey, that's gonna be crazy. Fable is Bioshock 2.0. Y'all see the sparks from the bottom of the car hitting the ground and stuff? That's not in Forza. That's not in Forza. It's my DRS. Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer. Y'all remember Ryan McCaffrey from IGN when he cried playing GT7 in VR? Bro ain't never gonna let that down. He had to say, listen, I'm not some fanboy, but this shit is amazing. He said he was in his DeLorean. He said, I looked back in the back seat, it was just like the DeLorean I remember. Man, when these turbos kick in on this bad boy. Yeah, Brian East, you remember that? Oh shit, I took my eyes off the road looking at the chat. Yes, this has VR support. I just raced it in VR about 2 races ago. Somebody asked the same thing, and so I wanted to show them. If you go to my Twitter, I've been posting clips and stuff in VR. Again, I exclusively play this in my racing sim. So me playing with a controller just kind of feels weird, but we getting it done. This car here has 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, this game here was made for VR. Like, once you try it in VR, man, I mean, it's like that's it. It's like impossible to not play it in VR. But this is a beautiful game, all the same, not being in VR. Phil Spencer, Phil Spencer. Try that view. The best thing about VR is just the depth. You know, if you're next to a car, you're able to tell how much distance you have. When you're in 2D, you kind of have to guess. Honestly, I think after Spider-Man 2 drops, I think that's when Sony is going to start unveiling a lot of its first-party games. They tend to not want to take any attention away from their big games that's coming out. So who knows? We may get some kind of state of play in November, December. The whole factions thing, like I told somebody the other day, I never seen anything from faction. They never showed me any gameplay. Hell, we never seen any in-game screenshots and nothing. The last thing we saw, they showed us, what, 2 years ago? Some concept art or some ideas that they was thinking about. So I can't be mad at some shit I never seen. I'll be honest. I'm not taking anything away from those who like the first factions. But I wasn't a factions guy, so I mean I never played that shit. I mean I played a little bit, but that wasn't why I bought the game or played. I tried it out. It's just like Uncharted multiplayer. I never really cared for that shit. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not knocking those who do. And I do think they should get whatever it is that they want. If they want a faction 2, I think Sony needs to give them that. But I ain't finna lose no sleep over it because that's not really my deal. Guys, we got a PS5 Pro coming out tomorrow. P Loco said, "Did you play The Lies of P?" Yes, I played it on Xbox. The Lies of Phil. Yes, I played The Lies of Phil on Xbox. The Phil Spencer edition. For those of you in the chat, I Sister Fisher, I appreciate you. I'm streaming from my PS5, so I didn't enable any monetization or anything, but I appreciate you anyway. I'll probably do a stream tomorrow, and I'll do it there. That way I can be fully focused on the chat and stuff. I want to see a Ghost of Tsushima 2. I want to see Guerrilla Games' new game that they're working on, their alternate game from God of War, the one that Corey Barlog is working on. I want to see, of course, I want to see Wolverine. I just want to see a little, little teaser of some gameplay or something. It's a rated M game, so I want to see Naughty Dog's new game, what it's working on. Some people say it's The Last of Us 3, and they're working on a new IP that's sci-fi. Silent Hill 2, that's coming up next year. Rumor has it Bloodborne Remaster is coming. Kingdom Hearts 4, absolutely. I think I'm gonna be honest. I think that new Silent Hill game. I think that shit gonna be fire. It's crazy that they ended up with like 10 goddamn Silent Hill games, different iterations and stuff. I only care about the exclusive for PlayStation. That Silent Hill, I mean, that's all. Yeah, they got Silent Hill F, Silent Hill such and such, on and on and on. Like all these different, all them different. Man, they can keep all that shit. I just want Silent Hill 2 and keep it pushing. I ain't gonna lie though, if that PS5 2 drop next year, ooh, what the hell Xbox is gonna do? Because we know they ain't coming out with a any updated hardware that causes them to change chips and stuff like that. So that'd be crazy. Metal Gear Hot, yeah, Metal Gear Delta. Apparently there's a Twisted Metal game. What else? I mean, there's just a lot of shit, man. Sony just decided not to show that shit. And I'm gonna be honest, something tells me the reason they not showing it, or they hadn't shown it yet, is because they didn't feel any need to, because they didn't have competition. Microsoft was not really any competition for them, and so they didn't feel the need to let out the big guns where they previously would. I did hear that Sony has Insomniac has a third Marvel IP that has not been announced yet. Seven Rebirth, and yeah, the Hulk. It's man. I'll take it if it's an Incredible Hulk game. I'll take it. But I'm gonna be honest. I would love them to get Blade. Can you imagine a Blade game? Anonymous Boss. He said, J Dub, remember Pound Town Pastor? Oh man, y'all bugging. Oh man. You know, let's say that game, the Blade game, drop when when the movie comes out. I mean that marketing push. Shit, I like a Deadpool. Um, I don't think they'll do the X-Men because they already got Wolverine, and I think we're gonna have some cameos and stuff like that. Daredevil, Blade. Yeah, I can see that. But I'm be honest, this goddamn Spider-Man 2 finna that shit finna slap. It's finna be some mad motherfuckers when that game come out. We got 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Gambit, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'd take a Magneto game. Yeah, that PS5 Pro, if that comes out at $500, because you know they already dropped the price of the PS5 by $50. The digital is already $399. Yeah, I ended up just buying the PS5 Spider-Man PS5 theme console. Fantastic Four game, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, nobody can do the whole comic games like Insomniac. Square Enix tried that shit. That shit didn't do well, and I know they spent a lot to have all them characters. What if Insomniac does a really good Iron Man game? What if they do their iteration of Iron Man? Neil, he said he hopes that the PS5 Pro is $600, $700. I'm gonna be honest, brother. I don't see that happening because I just don't. Motherfuckers is cheap. Yeah, EA is making an Iron Man and Black Panther. Yeah, EA sucks. They gonna fuck it up. That's why I said the only people that can do the Marvel games, that can do the comic games, is Insomniac. Magneto, and they do a whole X-Men. No, I would love for them to do an X-Men game. But what I'm saying is, I think that they're going to like, you know how Insomniac does it, right? I think Sony they'll bleed that fucking shit. They're not just gonna put all those characters in one game. They're gonna bleed it out little by little. So Wolverine one may have a couple of the X-Men characters, and then part two will have more. I think that's how it'll be. Yeah, I heard that the Claymores. I heard that as well. I heard that Midnight Sun was pretty good, and I think the Midnight Sun is in PlayStation Plus right now. I do believe it's in PlayStation Plus. And if you guys have the chance, download the PlayStation Core app in the media section of your PS5. Their streaming service, they give you free movies and stuff like that, but you can rent movies and buy movies from them. And the good thing about them is the quality of it is like 4K Blu-ray levels of quality compared to Netflix and some of the other streaming services. A very high bit rate. I think the bit rate for, from what I understand, what someone said on Twitter, is like 10 megabits, 10 something like that for Netflix. But the PlayStation Core, their stream is like 80 megabits. So yeah. Anyway, man, I'm finna go ahead and get ready to get out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I appreciate y'all stopping by, rocking out with me, man. Xbox dog shit, we know it. Starfield didn't do it. Forza didn't do it. Redfall didn't do it. What's gonna be the next dud to fall? Is it gonna be Avowed? Is it gonna be Fable? Hellblade? Which one is gonna be? I don't know. Anyway, man, y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all later. Peace.